Real talk. If you're making long videos and not turning them into a stack of short clips, you are absolutely making your life harder than it needs to be. I've been there, filming a long tutorial or an interview and then feeling totally overwhelmed by the idea of cutting it up, captioning it, finding music, and posting everywhere. That's why I want to talk about smarter workflows, not just more output, because sheer volume isn't the answer. Today, I'm going to walk you through how I actually repurpose one long video into a full week's worth of social posts without losing my mind. And I'll share why a tool like Vizard has become my absolute go-to for getting that monumental task done efficiently. Hi, I'm talking to you like a friend. Not lecturing, just sharing hard-earned wisdom on what actually works in the trenches. You seriously don't need to grind out brand new, unique content every single day to stay relevant. What you really need are established systems that take the heavy lifting of content creation right off your plate. There are a few tools out there competing in this space: Opus Clip, repurpose.io, and Descript. And they all do some interesting things. But if you want something that intelligently picks the absolute best moments for you, that's Vizard for me. It preps those clips specifically for virality, offers built-in scheduling, and gives you a calendar to control everything in one place. That combination truly nails the sweet spot between powerful AI and practical creator control. So, let's start by looking at the common problems that slow most creators down in the first place. First off, every long video contains golden moments. A punchy insight, a funny reaction, or a super practical tip. But finding those specific moments manually by scrubbing through hours of footage is unbelievably slow. Opus Clip is certainly great at snipping up longer footage very fast, and I appreciate how quick it gets things done. However, sometimes the AI misses the exact nuance I was aiming for, or the resulting clips feel a bit generic. This often means I still need to put in extra editing time just to perfect what the tool initially suggested. Second, the process of posting across multiple platforms is undeniably tedious for any creator. You have to save the real file, then jump over to reformat it, hunt down the right music track, and then upload it all over again. Repurpose.io tries to fix this distribution headache by automating the file movement, which is a genuinely awesome feature. The catch is that it doesn't help you decide which clips you should actually be making. It just moves the files around. Third, Descript gives you an incredibly usable transcript and is an absolute dream for text-based video editing. But even with Descript's power, it still requires you to manually select every single clip you want to use. It also demands manual scheduling if you want to maintain a consistent, predictable publishing cadence every week. This entire gap in the workflow is precisely where Vizard steps in and becomes my ultimate solution. It successfully combines three core things I rely on daily to manage my content pipeline. The first is auto-editing that finds genuinely viral-ready clips without me having to prompt it. The second is built-in auto-scheduling, so you just set the frequency, and the app automatically cues the content for you. The third is a content calendar where you can preview, modify, and publish across every platform, all in that single view. It's definitely not a magic silver bullet, but it makes the entire repurposing process feel practical and truly scalable. So here's exactly how I use it, step by step, so you can clearly picture the entire workflow. I take a single long video, maybe a YouTube episode, a recorded webinar, or a client interview, and I just paste the link in. Within just a few minutes, Vizard runs through the entire footage and surfaces a handful of excellent highlight clips automatically. You'll see, it do two things that matter immediately for short-form success. It spots high-energy moments. It also pulls out those sound-on, thumb-stopping phrases that are naturally going to perform best as shorts or reels. Then, the system generates a ready-made short clip complete with accurate captions and suggested initial edits. The very first time you try this, you will be genuinely surprised how many viable short clips are pulled from just one 20 to 40-minute video. Now, I'm certainly not saying the output is always absolutely perfect right out of the box. Sometimes, I just want to nudge a clip a second or two forward to catch the perfect reaction beat. I might also need to quickly remove a leading filler word like or so from the start of a sentence. Or maybe I want to change which specific phrase is being emphasized with a bold caption style. Vizard makes those necessary small creative tweaks incredibly easy to implement whenever they arise. You simply click into that specific clip, adjust the underlying transcript text, and confirm the change. It's honestly like having an editor who does 90% of the heavy lifting and then just waits for your final creative thumbs up. Now, let's compare that refinement process directly against the speed-focused workflow of Opus Clip. Opus is still lightning fast at creating multiple shorts initially, and I still lean on it for a raw speed-first approach. But if you prioritize smarter selection and deeper control over scheduling, Opus sometimes results in more manual cleanup later. Then there's repurpose.io, which is fantastic when your problem is simply, I need this exact video posted identically to 6 different platforms. But that tool won't actually tell you which moments within that video are most likely to get you the highest traction. Descript is wonderful for generating transcripts and converting video into long-form text like blog posts. However, If your main goal is to crank out a weekly posting calendar of viral-ready clips with minimal daily thought, Descript alone isn't the complete answer. This brings us back to the complete package offered by Vizard, which bridges those feature gaps for me. Once those initial clips are generated, the next major efficiency gain comes from using the auto-schedule feature. This auto-scheduling is a genuine game changer for creators who need consistent posting but hate babysitting a scheduler. You tell the system exactly how often you want clips to go live, perhaps one per weekday, and it queues them up perfectly. If you are savvy, you can even set different posting frequencies for your different platform priorities, which is excellent. For those who prefer to manually eyeball and approve every single post, you can simply switch off the auto-publish function. You retain the control to schedule everything manually from that same single interface when needed. Then we arrive at the content calendar, which is arguably the most calming and essential feature of the entire platform. You get to see everything that is currently queued across all your different platforms in one clean, consolidated view. You have the intuitive power to drag and drop posts to shift their publishing days to better times. You can open up any single clip right there to edit its final captions or swap out the thumbnail asset instantly. Crucially, it lets you preview exactly how that final piece will look natively on Instagram versus TikTok versus YouTube Shorts. If you have ever juggled separate posting times, messy files in different folders, and an ad hoc spreadsheet, the calming effect of this unified calendar is profound. Let me give you a few real-world examples of how I personally leverage this powerful system every week. I recently uploaded a full 30-minute technical tutorial, and Vizard wisely suggested 9 separate short clips from it. These highlights included a super specific tip about camera angles and a quick recommendation for a particular microphone I mentioned. After just a quick review edit, I kept 5 of those suggestions and scheduled them across the entire week at my audience's peak times. Suddenly, my channel had a steady stream of fresh, relevant short-form content without me recording anything new that week. For one specific interview episode, Vizard actually spotted a powerful 2-line mic drop moment I had almost completely missed myself. I simply highlighted it, slightly tweaked the caption to add necessary context, and that single clip performed better than any polished highlight I made manually. When I need true cross-platform parity in messaging, I use the content calendar to tailor the final captions specifically. This means keeping a strong call to action visible on YouTube while shortening the text dramatically for a fast-paced TikTok post. Then, with all edits complete, I just hit the synchronized publish button for all intended destinations. A quick side note on audio. Sometimes a clip needs a completely different trending music track to fit platforms like TikTok or Instagram Reels. Vizard gives you this simple option to swap out that background music or strip it completely if the original voice audio is essential for context. While repurpose.io will happily post the clip everywhere, you might still need to re-edit locally to match that platform-specific vibe. Vizard reduces that friction by letting you adapt and approve the platform-specific vibe before you ever hit the schedule button. I also want to call out some practical downsides here, so this review feels entirely real and not just like an ad. No tool is truly magic, and you need to understand that foundational truth before you start. If your original source footage has bad audio, weird lighting, or you mumble a lot, no amount of AI can fix those core problems. You still absolutely need a decent original shot and clear, understandable sound to begin the process effectively. Also, if you are a severe perfectionist who demands micro-edit level control over every single frame, you can always do that in a dedicated NLE editor. But for the vast majority of busy creators, that trade-off of speed combined with pretty good polish is overwhelmingly worth it. So, if you are wondering where to even begin testing this out, here's the simplest starting point. Pick just one long video, throw the link into Vizard, and simply let the AI generate those first highlight clips. Then, spend a focused 15 minutes polishing just 2 or 3 clips that you intuitively feel will perform best. Next, engage the auto-schedule feature to drip them out consistently over the following week at your leisure. Watch your analytics closely to learn exactly which types of clips your specific audience responds to most positively. Feed that valuable data back into the process for your very next long-form upload, making each batch smarter than the last. Over time, you organically build a powerful library of repurposed content that keeps working for you long after you filmed it. Before I sign off, let's do one final quick comparison recap so that the differences between the tools are perfectly clear. Opus Clip is super fast at chopping long form into many shorts. Perfect for when speed is your absolute #1 priority. But be prepared, because that speed often means you'll need to come back later and apply extra finishing polish yourself. Repurpose.io is simply excellent when your primary need is distribution automation to a wide network of platforms. It won't, however, provide any insight into which specific video segments will actually generate the most organic traction for you. Descript remains a powerhouse for transcript-based editing and for turning your video content into fantastic written articles. But if your key goal is to consistently crank out a whole calendar of viral-ready clips with minimal ongoing thought, Descript alone isn't the full solution. Vizard effectively blends the best of these by combining intelligent clip selection for virality with powerful scheduling and a single management calendar. It's the closest thing I have personally found to successfully turning one long recording session into a consistent, always-on content machine. If you want to truly level up your video presence without adding any more actual recording days to your already busy calendar, you must try this system. Take your next long video, run it through Vizard for the initial generation, and keep only the clips that feel most genuinely authentic to you. Tweak those final captions so they perfectly match the specific tone of each platform, set your desired posting frequency, and then let the calendar manage the rest. You will be absolutely amazed at how much high-quality, engaging content you can successfully pull from a single recorded session. As a tiny bonus for sticking with me, I've put together a short training called Film Yourself Like a Pro on a Phone for better on-camera looks. It covers the crucial stuff I wish I had known starting out, simple framing fixes, and ways to sound dramatically more confident. Check the link in this description down below to go watch that short training and then immediately come back and try repurposing with Vizard. If this entire deep dive helped you simplify your content workload even a little bit, please smash that like button right now. And make sure you subscribe for more practical, no-nonsense video workflows designed to save you time and mental energy. Drop a comment down below right now and tell me, which part of your process wastes the most time? Editing, scheduling, or posting? Tell me that pain point and I will specifically cover the best fixes for that problem in the very next video update. Go ahead and try Vizard on your next big upload. You might be genuinely surprised by the sheer number of solid clips it surfaces for you. Have a fantastic day, and always remember to go make your content work smarter, not significantly harder.